Whew, what's going on? It's like Christmas came early. This is easily like the most valuable mail day that I've ever had in my life. So I'm super excited about this. We've been waiting on this for a long time. This is a PSA order that we sent in like the end of June. And so we just got back a couple days ago. It's funny because there's a lot of cards in here that have fluctuated a ton since we sent them in, and then there's some cards that have gone up since we sent them in, and like, whew, I'm excited. Let's do this. Whew. It's like 3 different Christmas presents. If you guys have ever seen these boxes come back from PSA, they're all decked out in StockX advertisements. StockX is a really cool company. I still have a lot to learn about StockX, but I had kind of been aware of what they were doing like in the shoe game. And then a couple years ago at the National, I saw them walking around, and I went to their booth, and I ended up talking to a couple guys, and it went really well. And then we actually ended up having like a online like brainstorm session with some guys from StockX about like, you know, their plans on how they're attacking the card community, and I loved it. I love what they've done. We haven't done a ton with them yet, but definitely, especially with this order, we plan to. So it's all nice, and it's even labeled like 3 of 3 and 2 of 3, and I'm just excited. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with what they said. So this is order 1 of 3. I don't know the order of what all's in there. I did check the pop list because I obviously couldn't help it. And so overall, I'm pretty happy with how we did here. So I'm just gonna show you guys everything we got. 46 cards were on this order. Ooh, all fancy. It's a good one to start with. It's like Christmas morning. All right. So I'm just going to show you guys exactly what I'm seeing. Everything that you've seen is for sale. All of this we are ready to sell. It'll either be on our eBay soon, or we'll be selling it on Instagram or our Facebook page. So feel free to contact us at Brothers and Cards on Instagram if you're interested in any of these cards. Like I said, I'm very happy with the results. You know, out of the 46 cards, we had almost half of them were 10s, and, you know, we really wanted to see above that, right? We wanted to see 70 plus, honestly, was our goal. But when we look at the cards and how they turned out, you know, I'm very happy. We did well with basketball. We got, you know, 4 of 7 were 10s. And then the project really was the Prism base cards. And, you know, we got those 2 big ones with Deshaun Watson and Josh Allen. We didn't do great with the Lamars or the Bakers. We were kind of all over the place with the others. You know, when I look at Stidham, those Stidham PSA 10s were going for like 300 to 350 before the season. So it would have been nice to get those back before then. Obviously, his stuff has gone way down. They stick with Cam instead. I'm not giving up on Jarrett Stidham as far as an investment. I think he's a guy that I'll keep an eye on and probably keep some of that stuff. But yeah, man, Stidham, you know, I believed in him coming out of college, coming out of Auburn, and I believed in him going to the Patriots. The Patriots believe in their quarterback grooming system. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with Jarrett Stidham. But, you know, I'm not in a hurry to get rid of those PSA 10s. Our Daniel Jones stuff, you know, it was we were just kind of taking a shot. I've never been a huge Daniel Jones fan. Andy has been a believer. The jury's still out. I think the Giants have had a rough go of it the last couple years with Saquon getting hurt, the whole DeAndre Baker thing coming into this year, the coaching. It's not like it's been a place for Daniel Jones to flourish yet. So we'll see how that continues to work out there in New York. Dwayne Haskins, I still think is a talented guy. But, you know, with the way that he's acted and his maturity, I think that investment is rough, and it's not going to be one that I continue. However, you know, these cards are pretty nice. Some of this Haskins stuff I have is pretty good. We probably have another like 20 Prism rookies there at PSA right now. So we're waiting for those to come back. But, you know, it is what it is. You take your chances, and maybe he'll get another chance. Maybe he'll grow up a little bit, and I'll have some good stuff for him. Drew Lock is a guy I still believe in. I do. You know, I think that this year's been a crazy year for everybody. It's been a crazy year for the Broncos. He has not done well. He's been a disappointment for sure. However, when I think about his ceiling, you know, he finished the year 5-0 last year. We've seen sparks of just a gunslinger. And you know, the thing with the Broncos is when I watch him, I'm bored out of my mind. And then there at the end, they let Drew Lock be Drew Lock, and he has some success. And so I think they got to figure out how they can let him, you know, develop, as well as just like leave him alone to do his thing. Because, you know, I can especially relate to that as a player. It's like when you take the handcuffs off, I'm going to go get a lot of things done. And I think Drew Lock's playing that way. We got some great Drew Lock cards. I mean, these PSA 10s, again, those were like 300 plus there for a while. This one was a big card there for a minute. We actually pulled that. We pulled both of these cards out of the same box in our box break. It was a personal break we did on YouTube like a long time ago. And then you know, the win of the PSA order for sure was the Kyler Murrays. Going 4 for 4 on base Kyler Murray rookies, PSA 10s, and then the PSA 10 field level silver from Select, then the gold laser 10, and then the silver. This is where we made our money for sure in this PSA order. But overall, you know, it was a long wait. It definitely outkicked its coverage for some of these cards. Had this come back in August or September, it would have been like way higher in value, like way higher value. But, you know, I'm very thankful for how we did. Some of these Kylers are going to pay for everything anyways. So, you know, it was a good mail day. Definitely a lot of fun to open and see all that. Definitely a lot of anticipation with seeing the pop reports and everything. So we are happy. Again, these cards are available. Let us know if you're interested in anything. God bless, guys.